Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Football League is in week 18 of year one, and we head to Tennessee, where the Jacksonville Jaguars try to keep playoff hope alive here in this final week as they visit the Tennessee Oilers. The Oilers have clinched the number one seed, 13-3. So far this season, George Blanda, good start to the season, was hurt. Steve McNair filled in terrifically for him in the interim, but Blanda is back from injury, has taken the job back. Blanda wanted to play today, so Blanda is going to get the start. But the Oilers are going to kind of cycle their running backs through. Earl, Campbell, and Derrick Henry, the two-headed monster here in Tennessee. They're going to try to keep their action limited, if not completely out of the game. But the story here in this one is the Jacksonville Jaguars. It is conceivable that 10 wins will not get them into the playoffs. The Jaguars do not sit well in tiebreaker situations with the Colts or the Patriots, who are both at 9-7 and yet to play this week. The Jaguars are in a better situation with the Colts, but what they're trying to do is the Jaguars need a win and one of those teams to lose in order for Jacksonville to be locked in to a playoff spot. In order for that to be the case, they need a good performance here from Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence has been a bit erratic this season. 15 touchdowns, 17 picks. Hand off Fred Taylor. Taylor has had a very good end to this season. He's been really solid. You look at the Oilers there, significant injuries. Javon Curse, Keith Bostic, Alvin Reed, all out for the Oilers in this one. 2nd and 6. Lawrence stands in, pass over the middle, that's complete, and that's going to be a big one. Down into Oilers territory. He may go the distance. Down inside the 20, inside the 10, touchdown Jacksonville. Justin Blackmon on a crossing route from Trevor Lawrence, and the Jaguars strike immediately into this one. 75 yards. Lawrence, just a simple slant route to Blackmon, splits the D and gets off to the races, and the Jaguars take an early lead less than a minute in here in Tennessee. Pending the extra point from Mike Hollis, it'll be 7-0 Jags. 2 plays, 75 yards, and boy did Jacksonville really want something like that. Who wouldn't, obviously? One of those announcers stating the obvious moments. I'm sorry, I try to avoid those. Kickoff rather. Billy White Shoes Johnson out across the 20 to the 25. So Blanda and the Oilers, with one of the classic football uniforms of all time, will get things started here. Blanda during the year, 14 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Again, Blanda missed a good chunk of time in the middle of the season. Steve McNair filled in admirably. Blanda starts off in the shotgun. Hand off, and there's Derrick Henry. Henry picks up a yard. So again, they said that the game plan was going to be to kind of cycle through the backs and rest Campbell and Henry. Campbell gets the heavier load. So you might see Henry a bit. I'm not sure how much you're going to see Earl Campbell in this one, but we'll see. Blanda fires there to Hill. Drew Hill with the reception, 16 yards, first down out to the 42. When we talked to Jerry Glanville about possibly sitting players going into this final week, he said he didn't really love that idea in most cases. He wants to keep the pedal to the metal and keep winning momentum going here. Pass complete. Down inside the Jacksonville 40, inside, down, just shy of the 35. Down to the 36. Smith with the reception. Shotgun for Blanda. Swings one out to the right, complete. That's Smith again on 5-yard pass. Little out route there, down to the 31. Henry and Hoyle Granger in the backfield. It's going to be Henry who gets the carry here. Down inside the 25 to the just inside the 25, but enough for the marker. 1st and 10. So a good drive here by the Oilers. I'll tell you, this team has been terrific all season long. It looked like they were going to be trying to chase the Raiders down. Remember, the Raiders were 11-1. But the Raiders, after their bye week, dropped 4 straight before coming up with the win here in Week 18 over the Broncos. Spicer gets through for the sack. First sack of the game. Down goes Blanda. It's a loss of 9. It's Paul Spicer gets through the block and brings him down. So Blanda sacked back. They'll see if they spot it around the 35, 36-yard line. They're actually going to say forward progress stops him at the 34. He was dragged back a couple. 2nd and 19. Blanda in the shotgun. Quick little slant route, incomplete. 3rd and 19 for the Oilers. Blanda rolling out. He's going to try to throw it away. He's hit, and that one is incomplete. Boy, gets out from the corner blitz. Blanda gets rid of it to avoid the sack. But now Rob Baronis will come on for the 51-yard field goal attempt to try to get the Oilers on the board. This kick is up, and it is good. So Baronis splits the uprights from 51 yards out. Oilers on the board. It's now 7-3 Jaguars. And just a little bit over 5 minutes into this one, this Week 18 matchup. Baronis hammers another one into the end zone. They're going to return it, though, out across the 20. Out to the 22. So Lawrence, the 75-yard touchdown pass. 2 plays in for the Jaguars. Got them off to the good start. Justin Black. 1st and 10. He goes to the gun here in Doug Peterson's offense. He's got 3 backs with him. Hand off Fred Taylor. Tries to cut it back. He's gobbled up. No gain there. Second and 10 from the 22. Pitch wide. Taylor tries to get to the outside. Jukes a defender. Nice job, but he steps out of bounds. He'll only pick up 3 there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Stands in. Lawrence steps up. He's going to take it himself. He's got a 1st down and more. Out across the 40. Lawrence scrambles for 16. Out to the 40-yard line. 1st down, Jacksonville. Saw the middle open up. There was a linebacker there, but Lawrence jukes him, gets the 1st down and more. Inside 8 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Tight set, close set here on 1st and 10. Hand off Taylor. Tries to fight through one tackler, but several other Oilers players come in to help. Fred Blick will get the credit for the stop there. It'll be 2nd and 8, pickup of 2 for Taylor. And off it's Taylor again. He gets hammered. Believe that was Marks Robinson, and it is. Stops him after the pickup of 2. 3rd and 6 in the 44. Lawrence in the shotgun. Stands in, looks, over the middle, complete. 1st down. It's Blackman again, down to the 31. A similar route to the touchdown completion. This one's good for 20. 1st and 10 Jaguars from the Oilers' 31-yard line. This one took a little bit longer to develop than that initial slant. The initial slant for the touchdown on the opening drive was a quick slant, but even so, slant route over the middle of Blackman. Lawrence has hit him twice with good results. 1st and 10. Handoff. Not too much there. And there's a flag down on the play. It's an offensive hold on Khalif Barnes. So that'll set them back 10. It'll be 1st and 20 from the 41. Lawrence looks, right-hand side, complete. Down inside the 25. down to the 22. Mercedes Lewis picks up 19. It'll be 2nd and 1. Lawrence stands in, looks over the middle, complete. First down to about the 11. Lawrence 4 of 4 early on here. Shotgun, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, Lawrence stands in. On the move, looks back to the end zone. He's hit as he throws. That one goes errant. Lawrence picks himself up off the ground. His first miss as he takes a shot there. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence already rolls. Now dumps it off. Complete down inside the 5. Dumps it off to Fred Taylor out of the backfield. Pickup of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 4. And there's movement there, and I think the Jaguars moved early. That is, it's a false start on Jacksonville. Set them back to the 9. Peterson not happy with that one. That brings up a 3rd and 8. Lawrence swings it out wide. It's complete, but he steps out of bounds. Jackson with the reception, but it'll be 4th and 4. And on comes Mike Hollis for the 22-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up and good. So Hollis from 22 yards out puts it through. The Jaguars extend their lead. It's 10-3. Taken at the 1. Billy Johnson out across the 20 to the 23. Very too quick look at that playoff picture. That was entering the week. 1st and 10, handoff, Boyle Granger. His first carry of the game, tries to fight his way through. It's been rough for Granger to get too much playing time with that two-headed monster of Campbell and Henry in the backfield. Earl Campbell in the game for the first time in this one. Pass to the right, Blanda is almost intercepted. George Blanda, poor decision there, almost cost him. It'll be 3rd and 5. Blanda stands in, out route, incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down. Jalen Ramsey in coverage there. And the Oilers will have to punt. Good hang time on this one. That's a booming kick. Taken back around the 17 out to the 21. A little bit slow getting up there. And that's Blackman, who had the touchdown earlier on, and he's heading down the tunnel. Not a good sign for the Jaguars. Justin Blackman had the 75-yard touchdown reception earlier, is heading into the locker room. Here's Fred Taylor. First down yardage for Taylor. Running well. Out to the 37. Inside 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Handoff. Taylor doesn't get too much there. He'll get 3. Ray Childress on the stop. It'll be 2nd and 7. Back. Lawrence. Pass. Short. It's complete. Shy of the first down, though. Bubba McDowell comes up for the hit. Lloyd Jackson, his 3rd catch of the game. 3rd and 2. We'll see. They should get one more playoff here. So play clock winds down. Handoff. First down and more for Taylor. Into Oilers territory. Fights off a tackler. Good job. Fred Taylor fights his way down inside the 20 to the 17. Big run for Fred Taylor to end the first quarter. So the Jaguars, with urgency, playing like it here in Week 18 in Tennessee. More than 200 yards of offense in that first quarter. It's 10-3 and they're driving again. Movement there. Believe that's going to be another false start call on the Jaguars. And it is. So that'll cost them 5, 1st and 15. Handoff. Taylor. Again, good run from Taylor. Down inside the 10. Extra effort gets him close to the marker. 9-yard pickup for Fred Taylor. Again, this game doesn't mean anything to the Oilers, who are locked into the top seed. But Jerry Glanville does not want to see his team just go through the motions here in this one. Randall Godfrey with the stop there. It's 3rd and 3. Shotgun Lawrence. Looks, dumps it off. Complete, 1st down. Dumped it off there. Mercedes Lewis, his 2nd catch of the game. Fights his way past the marker, and that'll bring up 1st and goal. I formation, 2 tight end set behind Lawrence. It's Taylor. Tries to go off tackle. He's gobbled up there with Fred Glick in on the stop. That was Johnston on that one. Apologies. 2nd and goal from the 4. And off it's Taylor again. Taylor tries to fight his way through the hole, gets to the goal line, touchdown. We may see a review there to see if he crossed before the knee hit, but Fred Taylor running with purpose so far in this one. And if this one counts, it's going to be 16-3 Jacksonville. Taylor got hit from behind there. There's no challenge. Hollis with the extra point. It is up and good. 9 plays, 85 yards, and 449. And the Jaguars, biggest surprise on the AFC side of the ledger. And this Oilers team, I don't think anybody expected them to be the number 1 seed, but everybody expected this Oilers team to be good. This Jaguars team was not expected to be a playoff contender. Handoff, Granger. Out across the 30 to the 31, picks up 3. You saw earlier on, the Oilers do have a couple of injuries. Javon Curse, most notable. Bostic as well. Both of those players are expected to be back when the Oilers have to play their first playoff game in the 2nd round. Again, they have the 1st round bye. And off there, Mike Rozier gets the carry. So on 3rd and 7, they go very conservatively there. Rozier picks up 4. Catch him a little bit with a surprise run there. Gets something. Not enough. 4th and 3. The punting unit comes on. So despite Jerry Glanville's protestations, this Oilers team is playing much like a team that is already looking to the postseason. Hard to blame them when you've got the number 1 seed wrapped up. 17-3. As the punt goes through the end zone, Jaguars start off from the 20. And off Fred Taylor. Taylor to the outside. Big opening to the outside for Taylor. And what a Taylor having a game here in the first half. He's got 111 yards. We've got 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. But the Jaguars have understood the assignment, and they're trying to do their part here. It has been all Jacksonville so far in this one. And off there, Taylor brought down. Remember, James Robinson is hurt. So Taylor doesn't have his usual backup back alongside him here. So Taylor's going to get a heavy load here in this one. Out to midfield. Webster on the stop. It's 3rd and 6. Flag down on the play. It's another false start on Jacksonville. They've been whistled for 3 of those so far. It'll be 3rd and 11. Lawrence stands in, looks over the middle, almost intercepted. Oh, that was big. Webster almost picked that one off. Lawrence catches a break there. Jacksonville will have to punt. Ryan Anger comes on to bang it down the field. Angles this one towards the sideline a bit. That's actually going to go out of bounds at the 20. So Blandville and Blanda have some words before Bland takes the field here. We'll see what the Oilers come out with. 1st and 10, 8:01 left here in the first half. It's Hoyle Granger, handoff. Gets a couple. They'll call it 3 out to the 23. It'll be 2nd and 7. Pass swings right, complete. 1st down. Blanda to Smith to the 33. And there's a call. That's going to be, it looks like a false start on the Oilers. So that'll push them back. 1st and 15. Blanda on the shotgun. Handoff. Granger. He's brought down. Nothing doing there. Loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 16. Blanda not happy with how that play unfolded. 2 tight ends set here for the Oilers. Handoff Granger. Granger tries to pop it to the outside. This Jaguars defense, one of those whole greater than the sum of its parts situations. They have been a surprise during this season. 3rd and 13. Blanda stands in, floats one down the left-hand side. It's intercepted. Picked off. Mathis picks off Blanda. Blanda throws a floater down the left side. Mathis reads it well, and Rashawn Mathis picks off George Blanda late here in the first half. Intended for Hill. Mathis goes up and gets it. Blanda short-armed that one a little bit. And now Jacksonville gets to take over with good field position. And still plenty of time on the clock. Still 5:20 remaining. Handoff. Taylor tries to get outside. Flag on the play. Nothing doing on the carry. That's going to be a holding call. 2nd time Barnes has been flagged in this game. That's going to push them back to the 43. Taylor again. Nothing going on that time as Webster all over the place. George Webster's having a Pro Bowl season for this Oilers defense. Brings them down, loss of 2, 2nd and 21. Lawrence in the shotgun. Stands in, looks, drag route complete. 1st down. Mercedes Lewis, he's brought out of bounds at the 35. It'll be 3rd and 11. Lawrence, 9 of 11 so far. Lawrence rolls to the right. Dumps that one off. Not too much doing there. He had closed too much space with his back. That was basically a glorified pitch. Nothing happens. Good coverage there by the Oilers, and the Jaguars will have to punt. So a good job by the Tennessee defense. Ryan Anger comes on to punt. Angles this one, but not successfully. Bounces into the end zone. And Tennessee will start off from the 20. 3:12 remaining. Oilers will try to get down the field here before halftime. Offense has not done much. Again, Earl Campbell has been in for a couple of plays, but Earl Campbell pretty much sitting this one out. Derrick Henry hasn't gotten the ball much as either. Oil Granger getting the bulk of the carries here in Week 18. So the Oilers have their eyes on the big picture. Pickup of 2. Cyprian on the stop. He's 2nd and 8. Hand off Granger. Out across the 25 to the 26. 8 carries, 18 yards for Oil Granger. That'll get us down to the 2-minute warning. 17-3 Jaguars. It's not a must-win for the Jaguars, but their playoff hopes improve considerably with a victory here. Pass there, slant incomplete. Again, this week started with 5 teams in the AFC having clinched a postseason berth of some sort. 5 other teams were at 9-7, and the Bengals were at 8-8. So you had a situation where you could have ended up having a 6-way tie at 9-8. Obviously, if everything had gone, gone according to that plan. But you had a prospect of having 6, 9, and 8 teams, creating a tiebreaker situation for 2 playoff spots. Pass there, and Lawrence is intercepted. Lawrence is picked off down the sideline, brought back inside the 30. Hicks with the interception. And that was a poor throw from Trevor Lawrence, and he knows it. W.K. Hicks with the interception. Lawrence pressure from the weak side. He was looking for Taylor, actually, on a wheel route out of the backfield, and Lawrence just underthrew him. So both quarterbacks have been intercepted here in the first half. Now the Oilers with an opportunity to draw this game back within a score before we get to the half. 1:44 remaining here in quarter number 2. Landa, pass, slant, complete. First down, down inside the 15. Complete to Smith. That's Tim Smith. Down to the 13. Landa, pressure from the outside. He's hit, and he does hold on, but that's going to be a sack for M'Gaku, loss of 6. Back at the 20. Tennessee does not use a timeout. They've got all 3 of them remaining. Landa fires over the middle, and that's almost picked off. Oh, boy. Landa with a bad decision there. Catches a break. 3rd and 16 from the Jacksonville 20. Landa stands in, slings it left, complete. Hill spins out of it. Down to the 1. Timeout call. Tennessee still has 2 left. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're actually going to pass it. Slant into the end zone. Touchdown. Drew Hill reels it in for the score, and the Lawrence interception proves big. A game that Jacksonville had in control is now going to be a 1-score game going into the half. That lets you know that the Oilers definitely looking to rest Earl Campbell here. That is Earl Campbell territory. But they still don't go to him there. They throw from the 1, but it works. Baronis' extra point is good. 5 plays, 29 yards, and 131. 13 seconds left in the half. It's 17-10 Jacksonville. Kickoff taken around the 3. Out across the 20. 9 seconds left on the clock. Jaguars in a tight set here. Lawrence not taking the knee, but it's a handoff to Taylor. Out across the 30 for the first down. And that will take us into the half. So a great start to the half by the Jaguars. But a late turnover after the interception from Trevor Lawrence gets the Oilers, again with nothing to play for, back within a score. That's how we head into the tunnel, 17-10 Jags. Around the league, we'll look at the other relevant games here. There's one that matters big to Jacksonville. Colts 9-7, hosting the winless Texans. Jacksonville's going to rely on the Texans to pull out a miracle there. In New England, the Patriots 9-7. Patriots in very good tiebreaker position, but they're going to face a Jets team that would love to play spoiler, and the Jets have won 4 of 5 down the stretch here. Jets playing much better football down the end of the season. And then, of course, there's the Bears inter-squad scrimmage glitch when the game doesn't know what else to reference. Good job, quality control, Electronic Arts. We get ready for the second half here in Tennessee. The Justin Blackmon 75-yard touchdown reception on the opening drive for the Jags got them off to a good start. But now, the Oilers scored the touchdown late in the half, and now they will receive to open up the second half. 17-10 Jacksonville. Kickoff taken by Johnson. He brings it out across the 20 to the 23. Boyle Granger and Mike Rozier in the backfield. Derrick Henry has played sparingly. Earl Campbell has been in for maybe 3 plays. And he hasn't gotten the ball in any of them. Pass there, complete to Charlie Hennigan out to the 34. First down for the Oilers. First and 10. Granger tries to get outside. Picks up 4. Second and 6. Spicer on that last tackle. Play action. Landa over the middle, complete. Out near midfield. It's Hennigan again. First and 10 out to the midfield stripe. Granger the lone setback here with 3 wide. 2 tight ends set again for the Oilers. Another play action. Landa looks. Pass complete. Near the marker. It's another first down. So the Oilers coming out playing a bit more inspired here, despite their position being locked in the postseason. First and 10 from the 40. Delayed handoff. Granger nothing there. Loses 2. 10 carries, 20 yards on the day for Granger. The Oilers have not been able to get the run attack going with Henry and Campbell largely relegated to the bench. Again, Oilers know that's their bread and butter, that combination. Campbell in particular. Earl Campbell, the franchise Stars Football League leader in touchdowns. And Mike Rozier has it, and he coughs it up. And Jalen Ramsey has recovered the fumble from Mike Rozier. Gang tackle situation there. This may get overruled, though. That knee might have been down. A lot of traffic. It's hard to tell there. Lawrence and the Jaguars offense trotting on in the field here. There is going to be a review.
Previous play is under review.
Several players in on that tackle of Mike Rozier. That's very close when that ball comes out. Again, he's kind of obscured. I'm not sure there's enough there to overrule that. But they do say the knee was down. So the Oilers will get 3rd and 10 from the 40. Rozier catches a break. Pass there, batted away, incomplete. Good job by Boye to bat it away. 4th and 10, and the punting unit will come on. 57-yard field goal attempt, not in the cards. Baronis has a very good leg. The Oilers will elect not to chance it. Angle punt here. Out of bounds at the 13. So, the Jaguars able to stop the Oilers there on their first drive of the second half. And now, Jacksonville gets to work. Handoff, Fred Taylor. Taylor has had a terrific game, 132 yards on the ground. Picks up 6 there, 2nd and 4. Oh, and a fake and nobody bit. Big play there. Keith Bullock comes through and hammers Trevor Lawrence on the option. 3rd and 8. Trips to the low side. Lawrence looks over the middle. Complete. Taylor out of the backfield for the first down. Second catch of the game for Taylor, and that one hurts the Oilers. 3rd down situation there, and give up the conversion. 1st and 10 from the 24. Lawrence in the shotgun. Handoff. Once again, it's... Oh, no, I don't think that was Taylor. That was Yeldon. Yeldon gets his first carry of the game. Picks up 5. Webster on the stop. Second and 5 from the 29. Lawrence is going to try to take off, and he's going to get brought down. That was a designed run, but the Oilers don't fall for it. Klein on the stop. It's 3rd and 10. Lawrence stands in. Pressure coming. Through the gap. Safety blitz. Down he goes. Marcus Robertson with a sack. Back at the 12. The first sack for the Oilers. Marcus Robertson, a straight shot through the gap, and Lawrence couldn't get away from it. Lawrence has to know enough to get rid of that ball. And that happened pretty quickly. I understand that, but start taking a step to the outside. Get that ball away. Billy White Shoes Johnson calls for the fair catch. Yeah, see Mike Rozier, 2 carries, 5 yards on the day. Rozier, again, a solid back, just does not get many touches in the Earl Campbell, Derrick Henry run attack. Terrific draw for these Oilers, getting both of those guys in year 1 of the FSFL. Again, if you're new to the concept, franchise stars leagues that I run here on the channel are done with large player pools for the franchise, an initial player pool for year 1. The remaining players will come in subsequent rookie drafts. So if you're wondering why Blanda is quarterbacking, for example, obviously George Blanda was a very good player, but why he's quarterbacking instead of Warren Moon, for example, for the Oilers, that's why. Warren Moon will eventually be drafted by the Oilers. He's just not in the league as of now. Oilers can't do anything with this drive. 3 and out, punt. Bounces inside the 5 and through the end zone. And Jacksonville will take over from their 20. 6:06 left in the 3rd, still 17-10 Jags. That's how we went into the tunnel. Hand off Taylor. Picks up a couple. It's hard if you're the Jaguars to be counting on the winless Texans to upset the Colts in Indianapolis. Which means that if you're the Jaguars, what you're really hoping for is a win here and hoping that the Jets, playing much better football down the stretch of the season, can upset the Patriots and keep the Patriots out of the playoffs. Do not expect Tom Brady and company to let the playoffs slip away from them there. 2nd and 13. Lawrence down the left side, complete. Big completion. It's Taylor in that wheel route out of the backfield. That's the route that he looked for before. But Taylor is down. Fred Taylor helped off the field here, and that would be devastating for Jacksonville. That was the same play that Lawrence looked for Taylor before and got intercepted on. He put a little too much air under the ball that was picked off by Hicks earlier on that one. Had a little more juice to it. Made its way there, and Taylor gets Jacksonville down into Tennessee territory. 2nd and 7 from the 10. Handoff, Yeldon. Down to the 7, it'll be 3rd and 4. Waiting an update on the condition of Fred Taylor. Again, Taylor got the nickname Fragile Fred for a reason, but he has been healthy for the most part of this season. Lawrence scrambles to the left, gets to the outside. Lawrence keeps it, tries to get to the end zone. He's got the first down. Takes a shot, and Lawrence gets down to the 1. Good escapability there by Trevor Lawrence. 1st and goal, Jacksonville, on the Oilers' 1-yard line. 2 minutes left in quarter number 3. Yeldon up the middle. Sorry, that's Stacey Mack on the carry there. Mack is stopped. Loss of a yard. It's 2nd and goal. Short yardage situation. They got the Mack truck in there. Now they go to Yeldon. Yeldon with the touchdown finds the opening into the end zone. And the Jaguars reclaim some of the momentum here in Tennessee. The big completion to Fred Taylor, but Taylor injured on the play. But Jacksonville finishes off the drive with 6. Extra point coming here from Mike Hollis. It is up and good, and with 1:17 left in the 3rd after the 9-play, 80-yard drive for the Jaguars, it's once again a 2-score game. Kickoff taken by Johnson at the 2, out across the 20. He's brought down at the 24. So now Blanda and the Oilers offense will get back to work. And if you're just joining, first and most importantly, thank you for tuning in. The Oilers have clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC. They are not utilizing Earl Campbell or Derrick Henry in this game. Their star running back tandem getting a rest. And off there, Oil Granger, 13 carries for 18 yards. Brought down by Peterson. 3rd and 12. We'll see if the Oilers call a play before the 3rd quarter comes to a close here. And they will not. So we'll head to quarter number 4. 24-10 Jacksonville. A very strong performance by the Jags. Again, not technically a must-win situation, but it certainly helps their playoff hopes dramatically. 3rd and 12. Blanda stands in. Pressure coming. Blanda fires. Incomplete. Sense the pressure. That one goes to nobody. Blanda's only 10 of 21 on the day. And once again, it's a 3 and out for the Oilers. Quiet crowd here in Tennessee. Again, they're not going to be too wound up about this. Your team is the number 1 seed. You're not really going to worry about a loss in a game that means nothing with your top 2 cogs in your offense sitting out. The Oilers know they're going to get some injured players back before they have to play again after this one. Fred Taylor back in the game. A good sign for Jacksonville. Doesn't get anything there. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Now he's going to take off. Dives out past the 40. Again, that Jaguars offense, in terms of yardage, 30th in the league. Defense has carried them, but they've put up a good offensive performance today. And although Hurst and Bostic are both hurt for the Oilers and sitting this one out, Oilers, other than that, are playing their starters, so the Jaguars have to feel pretty good about what their offense is doing here in this one. Lawrence with the completion there. Down into Tennessee territory. 1st and 10 from the 47. Handoff. Oilers defense all over Taylor in the backfield. He loses 3. Back to midfield. George Webster, the first man in on the hit. 2nd and 13. Coming up on 12 minutes left in the game. Lawrence pass there, complete. Good fingertip grab by Jackson. 1st and 10 down to the 35. 4th catch of the game for Willie Jackson. That pass was low and a bit out in front of him. That's a nice grab by Willie Jackson. 1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff. Taylor picks up 4. Again, the rushing defense, the Oilers, the number 2 rushing defense in the league. Fred Taylor and the Jaguars have amassed 182 yards on the ground in this one. To the outside, he's stopped there. Greg Bingham comes up for the stop. It'll be 3rd and 6. Man in motion. Lawrence just gets the snap off in time. Pass over the middle is incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th and 6, a 48-yard field goal attempt here from Mike Hollis to make it a 3-score game. The kick is up, and it is good. Hollis puts it just inside the right upright. Slips it through, and the lead is now 17. It's 27-10 Jaguars. Kickoff taken at the 3. Johnson stopped at the 21. 9:55 remaining. And the NFC side of the playoff picture is set. The San Francisco 49ers will have home field advantage throughout the playoffs at 14-3. The number 2 Eagles will take on the hated rival Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys left for dead in the middle of the season, but the Cowboys won 5 of 6 down the stretch and were able to slip into the playoffs. Jaguars ball hawking defense, 3rd in the league in takeaways. That's been a big component of the Jaguars' unexpected success here in year 1 of the FSFL. Derrick Henry now in the game. This one swung to the right, 1st down. To the 46. Planned a 13 of 24 on the day. That's Smith. So the Eagles will take on the Cowboys. The Vikings and the Buccaneers will clash in a battle of 2 of the best defenses in the league. That one incomplete, intended for Henry. So a little bit surprised to see Derrick Henry suddenly getting some time here in quarter number 4 of the season finale. Regular season finale in the case of the Oilers. The Falcons and Saints, who played in Week 18 in a matchup for the NFC South Division title, will play again in the wild card round in New Orleans. Falcons and Saints, the final matchup in the NFC. So 4th and 10, the Oilers will go for it here, because why not? Down the left-hand side, tipped away, incomplete. So the Jaguars will take over, 7:38 remaining. Oilers lose it on downs, and there's Fred Taylor, 185 yards of total offense in this one. 153 on the ground. If the Jaguars are able to get into the postseason, and again, a win here certainly helps that, but does not secure it. They do have to wait and see what happens with the Patriots and the Colts. And you see, that kind of tells you the mentality of the Oilers squad. Oilers have allowed the fewest yards in the league. They've allowed over 400 here in this one. False start there on the Jaguars will push them back. What we were saying was if the Jaguars are able to get into the postseason, Fred Taylor is going to be essential to them making any kind of a run. Stop there. It'll be 3rd and 5. Wick comes up for the stop. Inside 6.5 minutes. And off Taylor. Not too much doing there. So now Jacksonville actually plays that a little bit surprisingly conservative. Taylor is stopped. It'll be 4th and 3. And the punting unit will come on. So they'll try to pin the Oilers deep here. Oh, they run a fake. The Jaguars run a fake that is unsuccessful. Doug Peterson, I'm not sure if he's just trying that play out or not, because that's there's no reason to run that. You are in control of a game. You essentially have to win. Again, I know technically they don't. But you're in control of that game. No reason to give the Oilers field position here. Like this. Punt that ball deep. That was Doug Peterson trying to be a little too tricky for his own good, perhaps. Pass there is incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. And Derrick Henry stays in the game here for the Oilers. And Henry really didn't play at all through the first 3 quarters. He was in sparingly. Makes that catch, fights off a tackle. Now he's brought down. 3rd and 5 from the 49. Not sure if perhaps Hoyle Granger got dinged up a little bit or what. 3rd and 5. Standing in. Landa slings it wide, incomplete. Jacksonville defense, Jalen Ramsey pumping things up over there. He knows his squad has come up with a big-time performance here. 4th and 5. Landa over the middle, complete. First down, that's Hill. So Drew Hill, his 5th catch of the game. 1st and 10 for the Oilers, coming up on 4 minutes left in the game. Pass, incomplete, batted away. Boy with the knockdown there. It's 2nd and 10. Landa stands in. Good protection, but good coverage as well. Swings it wide, but there's nothing doing there. That's actually going to be complete for the loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. Landa drops back. Throws right side near the sideline. Oh, what a grab. Oh, no, oh, they say it was out of bounds. Oh, that's a heck of a grab by Smith. But he lands out of bounds. They say it's incomplete. No catch. 4th and 11 for the Oilers. Landa down the right sideline. Incomplete. And the Jaguars will take over on downs with 3:31 remaining. So the Jaguars are going to have taken care of the business they needed to take care of here. Now they get the scoreboard watch. And off Taylor is blown up. When the tight end Kyle Brady comes up hobbled a little bit there for Jacksonville. Brady being checked out, that almost seems like a cramp situation. They try to stretch Kyle Brady out on the table. 2nd and 12. Handoff. Out across the 40 to the 45. Wick on the stop. It's 3rd and 6. Hard count. Lawrence, pressure from the outside. He swings it to the right. Well off the mark. It's incomplete. 14 of 19 for 241 with a touchdown and a pick on the day for Lawrence. Jaguars will sign up for that performance from Trevor Lawrence. They'll punt it away here. Inside 3 minutes remaining in the game. Again, if you're a fan of the Oilers, you're not really taking anything out of this loss. The game meant nothing to them. They sat Campbell and, for the most part, sat Derrick Henry as well. Although Henry is in the game now. Apparently Henry deciding he wanted some action. Asked to get in for a little bit. Which is all well and good unless he gets injured. Completion there, pickup of 7. 2nd and 3 after the 18. Landa slings one, complete. Out across the 45. Out to the 47 to Smith. That'll get us to the 2-minute warning here in Tennessee. 27-10 Jaguars. Landa stands in. Pass right hand side. Complete. First down, down inside the 40. To Tim Smith. Stands in. Looks. Pass. It's Henry out of the backfield. Down inside the 30. I'm actually going to call him at the 30. It's 2nd and 5. I definitely think that Hoyle Granger must have gotten dinged up at some point because I'm not sure there's another logic to having Henry in the game at this point. Landa fires. End zone. Tipped away. Good defense there. Jalen Ramsey, one of the best in the business, knocks it away. 3rd and 5. There's Granger back in the lineup. Landa stands in. Down the left sideline. Catch. Oh, nice. Toe tapping along the side of Ron Kinney. Reels that one in. Down at the 6. Landa zips it. Check out this grab by Kinney. Nicely done. I think he got that right foot down. I think that catch is going to count. 1st and goal from the 6. There is no challenge. Landa misses the mark. Incomplete. 21 of 43 for 245. A touchdown and a pick for George Blanda. 2nd and goal from the 6. Landa tips it into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Hennigan. He misses the mark. It's 3rd and goal. Landa stands in. End zone touchdown. Touchdown Oilers. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, reels it in for the score. Gets open in the middle of the field, finds the pocket. Takes the shot from Gibson, but holds on. Extra point coming from Rob Baronis. Nine plays, 88 yards, and 145. That'll give the Oilers a little bit of a feel-good to end this one. They're going to set up for an onside kick, though. 52 seconds left. I always give the impression that they've been in this one to win it, despite being locked into that top seed. Jaguars recover. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Be a little bit surprised to see Glanville use them here in a game that is pretty much decided. 49 ticks left on the clock. There you see Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence hopeful this will not be the Jaguars' last game of the season. Handoff up the middle. Taylor. Stop at the 49. Tennessee will take the timeout. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Oh, going crazy. Handoff there to Fred Taylor. Taylor picks up a couple. It's 3rd and 5. Another one to Taylor. They'll burn the last timeout. 39 seconds left in the game here. Punting unit is on. Jacksonville will bang this one down the field, out of bounds. So kind of at a formality situation now. 34 seconds left. Oilers will start from their 28. Blanda in the shotgun. Looks, slings it over the middle, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Shotgun, Blanda has it. Looks, going to the left side. Another one off the target. 3rd and 10. Next game we'll do on the channel, we'll do that Colts-Texans game. The Texans try to avoid the winless season. The Colts try to get their way into the postseason. Complete there. Blanda gets that one to Jonnu Smith. The 8th catch of the game for Smith. He's had a good performance here in this one. Out of bounds, stops the clock. 22 seconds left at 41. Shotgun, Blanda. Pass, incomplete. Way off the mark, out of bounds. It's 2nd and 10. 17 seconds left in the game. Blanda stands in. Good protection, good coverage down the field. Blanda holding on, slings this one to the left-hand side. Incomplete. He had Henry. Henry actually got loose there, but Blanda misses it. 6 ticks left on the clock. And got to figure Blanda is just going to kind of airmail this one to bring this one to a close. Drops back. Sets and throws it deep. Down the right-hand side. Hail Mary in the corner. It's actually caught. No, out of bounds. And that's how this one will come to a close. So the Jaguars now get to go into the locker room and scoreboard watch to see if they'll make the postseason. The Oilers suffer a loss. But again, with their top seed locked up, that doesn't really mean much to the Oilers here. So the Oilers will finish the season at 13-4. In that top seed, a great performance from Lawrence here despite the pick, and that's what the Jaguars are going to need him to play well, not turn the ball over, and rely on Fred Taylor, who was exceptional in this one. 32 carries, 173 yards. Not sure how long it's going to be that James Robinson is out to give Taylor a bit of a spell. But if he's running like that, they're going to keep on feeding Taylor if they make the postseason. 27-17, the Jaguars pull off the victory here. Again, over 400 yards of offense against the Titans/Oilers squad that had allowed the fewest yards in the league. Entering the day here, over 200 yards rushing on the ground. Blanda finishes 23 of 51 for 264, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Lawrence 14 of 19 for 241. A touchdown and a pick for him as well. There you see Taylor's numbers that we just spoke about. Hoyle Granger doesn't get anything going on the ground. Again, Earl Campbell had no carries. The Oilers rested him. Derrick Henry only had 2 carries in this one. Jonnu Smith, the leading receiver for Tennessee, 8 for 93. Willie Jackson, 4 for 35. The big reception, Justin Blackmon. And we're going to have to get the injury update on Blackmon. Blackmon had that 71-yard touchdown reception early on the opening drive, 2 plays in for Jacksonville that started them off on the path. But Blackmon ended up leaving after a punt return. So we'll have to get an injury update on him should the Jaguars make the postseason. So that'll do things here. 27-17, the Jaguars in a veritable must-win situation, though not technically. Get the job done in Tennessee. The Oilers, of course, now will get the bye week before they have to play again as the top seed in the AFC. And now we'll have to wait and see what the Colts do against the winless Texans and the Patriots do against the Jets to solidify the AFC playoff picture. I appreciate you all tuning in as always. Bang that like button if you haven't as of yet. Subscribe if you haven't as of yet. And most importantly, be good to each other. And we'll talk soon. The Jaguars win in Tennessee.